That completes our science. Now we want to turn to physics on page 290. I want you to read pages 290 to 295 and answer questions 1, 3, 5, 11, 12, 18, 19, 41, and 48. Those are questions 1, 3, 5, 11, 12, 18, 19, 41, and 48, beginning on page 295. Welcome back. We're going to discuss basic concepts of physics now. And I want you to answer questions 1, 3, 5, 11, 12, 18, 19, 41, and 48, beginning on page 295. Question number 1. Physics is the most basic science because that would be choice 4, all of the above. That can be found on page 295. Turn the page now to 296. Question 3. A scientific law is number 2. Choice number 2. A synthesis of a limited number of experiments or observations that summarizes a belief. Found on page 290. Question 5. If the force acting on a cart is doubled, what happens to the cart's acceleration? That would be choice 5. It is doubled. Found on page 292. Next page, 297, question 11. When a river narrows, the water in the river flows, that would be choice 1, faster. Found on page 291. Question 12, Bernoulli's principle states that, question 1, internal fluid pressure decreases as fluid speed increases. Found on page 291. All right, go to question 18 on page 298. Question 18 says, Charles' law can be used to explain, that would be choice 1, why car tires are slightly larger after a long trip on a hot day. Found on page 291. Question 19. The law that explains the principle of elasticity is, that would be Hooke's law. Found on page 292. Now go to question 41 on page 302. According to Ohm's law, that would be choice 2, V equal IR, found on page 294. And number 48 on page 303, a rainbow occurs because sunlight, that would be choice 1, is refracted by water in the raindrops.